Hello everyone, Oroman here. I would like to quickly discuss how Welt could potentially be Dr. Ratio's best support. Welt offers 3 debuffs, 1 from his skill which is the slow, and 2 from his ultimate. Many people forget about the vulnerability debuff that Welt offers through his Ascension talent. So together with the imprisonment debuff you now have 3 debuffs that guarantees drive Ratio's follow-up attacks. However, the ideal Dr. Ratio support must offer 4 debuffs as Drive Ratio has an Ascension talent that for every debuff the enemy has, the damage he deals increases by 10% for up to 50%. So including the debuff that Dr. Ratio applies from his skill, this adds up to 5. So how can Welt apply 4 debuffs? The answer is with light cones. The better light cone for this is Incessant Rain, which is Silver Wolf's 5-star light cone, which adds another 12% vulnerability. However, if you don't have Incessant Rain, Resolution Shines as Pearls of Sweat, also known as Luca's Back light cone, will do the job as this applies defense reduction debuff. What makes me really like this team is that with Luo Cha and Yukong, you can make a very sensible mono imaginary team. Yukong is a great buffer for imaginary characters with her Ascension talent that has imaginary damage bonus boost, and she can equip Planetary Rendezvous, which increases damage for allies with the same element. With this, she is a great dual imaginary damage dealer support. Welt's damage is not something to be scuffed at, and he can really use these buffs. However, the biggest challenge with this team is that Yukong is a skill point heavy support, so the better support to enable them is Wuan Mei. Wuan Mei is, I think, the best Harmony character for this team, as she enables dual DPS setups with her buffs that can be utilized by both Welt and Dr. Ratio. She also makes it so much faster to break the enemies, which is another debuff that is counted. Additionally, her ULT, which applies weakness break extension, is considered as a debuff. This makes it so much easier to stack debuffs on the enemy and a great backup just in case for some reason Welt keeps missing his debuffs. So let's talk about Dr. Ratio for a bit. Dr. Ratio only needs 85% crit rate, as the 15% will come from his Ascension talent called Summation, which buffs his crit rate by 2.5% and crit damage by 5% for every debuff the enemy currently has, which stacks up to 6. This counts as a buff on Dr. Ratio, and you don't need 6 debuffs on one enemy. You can easily reach 6 by hitting an enemy with 3 debuffs twice. What's crazier is that Dr. Ratio has many crit rate bonuses from his traces, which totals to 12%, so the 85% requirement gets down to 73%, and then if you use the full relic set of Wastelander of Banditry, you instantly get 10% crit rate if you hit an enemy with debuff, paired with Inert Salsado, which gives 8% crit rate. You only need 50% crit rate from relic substats, cause the other 5% crit rate is something that every character has innately. I am so excited for Dr. Ratio, and I just want to see the actual numbers that will pop up on my screen once I get my hands on him. At the end of the video, you can see the relics that I will be using on Dr. Ratio, as I have made normal Green Dan Hun temporarily be the mannequin for Dr. Ratio's relics and light cone. Hope you have a great one. Goodbye.
Ready? You know nothing of them survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Eternal sleep is not the end. Dead return!
Saving me won't earn me any favors. Who will it be?
I'll see you off.
Is this intercommunicating? No manners, huh? Huh? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
You chose the wrong enemy.
There's more to life.
How does that feel? Something for everybody.
Stand down. Eternal sleep is not the dead return. Receive divinity. Timely treatment. Repay.
Some value I...
every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, let's see.
I'll see you off. Leave it to me. You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Grace and elegance. Eternal.
Who invited you? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep. The dead return! Secret of the safe. I'm fine. Immortal.
Oh, let's see.
Ready.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Something for everybody.
There's more. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.